Hello and welcome to another comic book review. And today it's Green Lantern Sinestro by Jeff Johns and Doug Mahnke. I think this is the first New 52 I'm actually reviewing. And yes, I need a shave as well. But Green Lantern Sinestro by Jeff Johns and Doug Mahnke. Now, as you can see from the cover, from the title, the cover here, Sinestro is back in green. Now, if you're a huge Sinestro fan like I am, and he is one of my favourite villains, you would love the fact he's back in green. And amongst Green Lantern fans and throughout Green Lantern history, there have been arguments and opinions given about just who is the greatest Green Lantern of all time, or the best ring slinger or ring user of all time. I think the film said Abin Sur. A lot of people in comic book worlds have said Hal Jordan. Some have said Sinestro. But this book here confirms it. Sinestro is the greatest Green Lantern ever. He does stuff with the Green Lantern ring that people, I don't mean to swear there at all. Just, I always imagine it went on this ring. But he does stuff with his ring that Hal could only dream of doing. Like, for example, he claims in this book that he's actually broken his Green Lantern ring twice before. That's how much willpower he has. So, I'm like, Sinestro, he does stuff with this ring, that I never knew Green Lanterns could do. He's just brilliant. So the story starts off with Sinestro has become a Green Lantern. He starts off with him trying to take the ring off, because in the pre-New 52 universe, Hal lost his ring and it went to Sinestro, and Sinestro became a Green Lantern. And this book starts off with Sinestro trying to get it off. He can't get it off. And the Guardian's like, well, there might be some good to it. So Sinestro goes back to his planet Krogar, and he realizes his Sinestro Corps have taken over. Now, he also realizes now that he's a Green Lantern, his Sinestro Corps would hate him. And they do, that they're actually after him because the word has spread. He is a Green Lantern. So Sinestro goes to Earth and enlists the help of Hal Jordan. Of course, Sinestro can't go and take on the whole Sinestro Corps by himself. And Sinestro is going to go and save his planet, which has been enslaved by his own crew, Sinestro Corps. So basically what Sinestro does, another cool stuff with the ring, he actually, through his ring, creates another ring. And, that was awesome. He gives it to Hal. And he's like, come on, let's go and save my planet. And Hal's kind of reluctant sidekick in this comic book. Like, I don't want to, but, I will do. And you see how Hal and Sinestro are different. Like, a bridge is collapsing in a part of this comic, and Hal's saving a lady in a car one by one, and since Sinestro controls Hal's ring, because Sinestro made Hal's ring, Sinestro just cancels Hal's ring, and just Hal's like, what are you doing? I'm trying to save them. And Sinestro's like, no, you're not trying to, you're doing it the wrong way. This is how you save them. And in one swoop, Sinestro just sorts the bridge out and everything. So you see how Sinestro uses the ring and how Hal uses the ring. Two different ways. And of course, I think Sinestro's way is better. That's my opinion. I think it is better. You can't disagree with that. So so basically they go to Sinestro's planet and try to free Sinestro's planet from the Sinestro Corps. And Sinestro goes back. Then people still hate him because Sinestro was a dictator back in the Green Lanterns, back when he was a Green Lantern. Now I don't want to give too much away. I just want to say it's really good. It's Sinestro's leading the book. Hal's a sidekick, a reluctant sidekick, and they're going to save Sinestro's planet Krogar. I really, really, really enjoyed this book. Maybe because I am a Sinestro fan, maybe because he's one of my favourite villains, maybe because I love Green Lantern. I really enjoyed this book. It was nice seeing Sinestro in the lead. It was nice to see Hal being a reluctant sidekick, to use the appropriate term. It was just nice seeing, the dialogue and the relationship between the two. I really enjoyed it. I love this book. Doug Mankey's art is brilliant, you know. Let me go to like one page I really like. Let me find it quickly. This is one really cool page here. But I think Doug Mankey does it brilliantly. Hold on. Ooh, where is it? Yep, when Sinestro gives Hal his ring, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna attack you, Sinestro," and it's like, yeah, no, it's not gonna work because Sinestro made it, and the ring doesn't work against Sinestro. But I love this page. I thought it was brilliant, double page. I love this book. But the negative thing is, the New 52 is supposed to be places where you can just jump on and start. And apart from Legions, Batman, and Green Lantern, and I think Birds of Prey, the rest were all resetted, but those four weren't. So I love this book, but this is not a good jumping on point. You need to know about the Sinestro Corps, that Sinestro was once their leader. Now that that Sinestro was once dictator, you know, you need to know Sinestro was once the Green Lantern, the relationship between Hal and Sinestro. This is a brilliant book, but it's not a good place to jump on if you know nothing about the Green Lanterns. But if you know the basics about if you know, like, if you're kind of sort of up to date with the Green Lantern world, you'd love it. I loved it, but it's not a good place to start the Green Lantern on. But if you know something about it, it's brilliant. If you know something about Green Lantern, it's brilliant, but not a good jumping on point. It's part of an epic run. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll give you another one some other time soon.